Types of verbs. I am going to discuss types of verbs which are main verb, auxiliary or helping verb, modal verb, regular verb, irregular verb, transitive verb, intransitive verb, finite verb, and non-finite verb. At the end of this video, you will recognize these types of verbs with an amazing story. Stay with me. First one is main verb. The main verb is the action word of the main clause that the subject completes. For example, I play football. It rained. He looks relaxed. In these sentences, words play, rained, and looks are main verb. Next one is helping or auxiliary verb. Helping verbs, also known as auxiliary verbs, are used with a main verb to express tense, mood, or voice. For example, to be means am, is, or was, were, being, been, will be, and to do means do, does, did, will do, and to have means have, has, had, having, and will have are called helping or auxiliary verbs. Next, modal verb. It is used to show the possibility, ability, permission, or obligation. For example, she can bring up her children. May I come in? It might rain today. Would you like a coffee? You can see in these sentences can, may, might, and would are modal verbs. I have also made a video on this topic in detail, so you can watch it on my channel, and I will also mention its link in description. Next, regular verb. The verbs whose past and past participle forms are made by adding d or ed are called regular verbs. For example, look, looked, looked, wash, washed, washed, visit, visited, visited. Now, irregular verbs. A verb that does not follow the normal pattern of inflection means which are not made by adding d or ed forms are called irregular verbs. For example, write, wrote, written, do, did, done, say, said, said, put, put, put. Transitive verb. A transitive verb is one that requires one or more objects. For example, they bought hens. My mother bought eggs. They work in fields. In these sentences, hens, eggs, and fields are objects. These sentences need objects to convey their message meaningful. Now, intransitive verb. It does not require an object. For example, the child cries. He laughs. I swim. Finite verb. It acts as a verb. It is main verb of a clause. It indicates person, number, and tense. It is used in present and past tense. For example, he laughs at funny jokes. My sister bakes delicious cakes. Sarah, who loves playing cricket, is my best friend. In these sentences, laughs, bakes, and loves are finite verbs. Now, non-finite verb. It does not act as a verb. It acts as nouns, adjectives, and adverbs. It does not indicate person, number, and tense. It is used as infinitives, gerunds, and participles. For example, swimming in the river is so much fun. The falling leaves create a beautiful scene. She taught me how to ride a bike. In the first example, swimming is used as a gerund. In the second example, falling is a present participle. And in the third example, to ride is an infinitive. Now, an amazing story, The Secret of the Old Library. On a rainy afternoon, Mia walked into the town's old library. She had heard rumors about a hidden room filled with ancient books. but no one had found it yet. The librarian, Mr. Harris, watched her curiously as she wandered through the dusty way. She noticed an unusual book sticking out from a shelf. As she pulled it, the shelf began to shake. Suddenly, a hidden door opened with a soft creak. Her heart raced as she stepped inside. Inside, the room was glowing with golden light. Mia picked up an old diary laying on a wooden table. The pages were filled with strange symbols. As she turned the last page, a note fell to the ground. It read, "To those who seek knowledge, the past will guide you." Just then, Mr. Harris appeared at the doorway. He smiled and said, "You have found what many have missed. Now, are you ready for the truth?" Mia nodded, knowing her adventure had only just begun.